What is going on, guys? We are back with another video, and of course, we are in the Express Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. It is week 14. Woo! Hey, we got through that, and hopefully we're going to get through the season with the division in our grasp. But look at this. Take a look. One left click bumper. Here we go. Boom! 9-3, 9-3, 9-3. However, we did just take down the Texans with a 38-3 victory. I know we lost to them early in the season, but we did have to give them the force win because it did not register as a loss. Sadly, we lost 10-38 in the sim, even though we lost by, it was under 12 in the actual game. So I don't know if that's going to play a factor in points for, points against. Hopefully it doesn't, but overall we did cut the deficit anyways, between the matchup at least. So Browns, who are 4-8, Raiders, I don't know, Bills and Packers. So Bills, Raiders, and Packers. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with. So the Bills are a 5-7 record. Raiders are a 5-2 record. And the Packers are a 4-7-1 record. So, I mean, if you're one of the other divisional rivals, you're looking at this game or this, scenario, you're thinking, yeah, we're probably not taking the division. However, because of the last few weeks, they've been kind of, easy on us. I think we're going to bump the sliders a little bit for them. Let's go. We definitely need to update that or upgrade that. Let's go to this. I mean, remind you, before I upgrade it right now, we'll go 90, 95. But before I upgraded this, you guys in the past told me it's too hard because we struggled early on and I should drop the sliders. But I was like, you know what? I want a challenge. So I don't know what the hell this floating box is. I want the challenge. I don't want to just get the division because it's handed to us. I want to earn it. So even though these teams aren't great records, the sliders are a bit higher. Was it 15 defense reaction time and like 10 pass coverage, I think? Or I don't know, something along those lines. It should be quite a bit harder. Not to mention, we struggled earlier with the same exact sliders that we dominated the last 4 weeks. So you never know. We might have just got a hot streak, and we could lose the next 4 because of these slider changes and miss the playoffs. I don't know. Just got done eating it was like a jalapeno and like mozzarella cheese beef stick. It's not what you think. It's not like a big stick of mozzarella inside of a stick. Like, it's a little, little baby bits. And I'll tell you, my mouth is a little warm, I'm not saying I'm some chump with spices, I am the 2-time reigning cinnamon challenge winner of the internet. Just kidding, I've never done that. I'm way too scared. I feel like I'm gonna die. Not gonna lie, looking at that challenge, I think, hey, don't look too scary. Maybe in the future, one day. But I am white after all, so I have a disadvantage with things that are tough. Staring into the sun for more than a second is pretty brutal. So kicking it off, Will Lutz will be the guy to do said thing. Last week, we started the game off with a hit stick fumble recovery, and not this week. I mean, it was a decent hit again. Still, not this week. The Browns quarterback, who is it? Jatavis Brown is the first man to tackle them. Connor Cook, who got injured. Oh, maybe that's why they've been struggling. Nah, it can't be that. It couldn't have been that much of a season. I mean, let's take a look at this injury. Yeah, he must not have played that much. Derek Carr, 4-week injury. Deion Dawkins out for the season. 2 pretty big injuries, in all fairness, but that must have happened recently, right? We're not even going to have a 10-sack season player. Like, not a single one. Elion Anthony, I need you to finish strong on these weeks, though. I need you to get that NFL record, man. It's still obtainable. I know it's been a little slow. There goes Fournette, a nice 9.5 inch. Last week, not bad. Season stats, pretty solid. I expect to stop him a little bit more this week. I will say, just off the first glance, they do have a decent offense, especially if Derek Carr wasn't injured. But, of course, ifs and whatnots are pretty much irrelevant at this point. All right, Todd. Operation Get You 2 sacks in a game starts now. Then again, he did do very well for us in our Falcons League, so I don't think he is, actually. Anything that can bounce back on me is definitely not true. So we're going to bounce him back, though. Leonard Fournette, 3 for 30, not looking bad. Fournette and, likes of Fournette, Elliott, and Derrick Henry. Very hard guys for me to stop. I mean, to be fair, any of the good running backs are hard to stop, but it's always the bigger type guys that can make moves that hurt me. Good play, good defense for once. And ironically, it was the first play where big man guy wasn't in there. I don't remember what his name was. Fournette, Saragusa. I mean, even with their left tackle, and they don't have the greatest line in the world. Robert Woods not really liking it. So they got like some of the Bills receiving core. I see. Evan Ingram, I would assume he's probably a 90 plus at this point. Alex Collins, that's not a bad backup either by any means. Could we not run the ball? Look at Deion Jones fight. Good job, McCord. It's going to be a 3rd down and short. I had to play that. It's an easy throw over the middle, but spinning around and finding that running back out the backfield, it's not always the easiest thing, so risky move. But I think I might have been able to recover anyways. Good play. Don't know the math on it, but I would assume that's a bit of a reach at this point. Maybe not. John Ross is about to get one right here. Maybe not. The speed of the defense. There's no way. Oh. There's no way Anthony Barr just took John Ross down the field and brought him down. Over the middle, Zay, and, that tackle was basically useless. Just took a point. Just took a touchdown off of John Ross's board and added it to Zay. 30th career passing touchdown, or 30th season, anyways. Up by 4, going to take the lead as often as we can. It's just in our nature as the Express. The Express, it's quick. We're quick. Bed sex. What? Oh, Jesus. McKee got burned. Damn it, that's my fault. Oh, I missed. Is that another run? Holy crap. Look at the filtration system. Another run, and Jabril makes a great play. Who else but Alex Collins to screw it up? That should be another field goal, I would assume. John Ross down the middle. I couldn't believe in this play. John Ross would get over 100 on this game. Oh, Johnny. John Ross. Are you serious, Friedman? Do you want to get shanked? Is Friedman actually serious right now? That's not a good play. Should have been picked, to be honest. Probably should have taken B, who might have been Harrison. God, that's unfortunate, man. In all fairness, he kind of is. Nah, we're going to run commit. I'll use her Pep. No, we'll use her Ellis. Oh, lads. Miles. Yeah, now I can't quite get away with run committing here. If I run commit here and they don't run the ball. I ran what they call the blitz. Good job, Alien. I got Jabril. Alien Anthony's a god. Looking good. I mean, they look pretty good so far. First time they haven't scored on a drive, I think. Ross to the right. Ross gets the spin. I wanted to go untouched, but apparently the game was like, you know what, screw it. Forte. And he misses a throw that probably would have went for a first down. Oh! I mean, it's still a good play, I assume, but did you guys see what I just did over there? I gotta take a look at it. It couldn't have been him trying to block me. It literally had to be us destroying him. Look at this. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. Like, normally I kind of maybe over-exaggerate a little bit, but imagine seeing, like, wow. I hit-sticked him. Press. Damn it, that's my fault. In all fairness, I got very desperate to try to stop him. Means plenty of time, 5 minutes left. The drive, I don't know why, but seems very slow. We have this covered. No, we don't, because Lone doesn't want to make a play. Huge hit. Oh, what a throw. Puts it right on the money. Good D by whoever. Who was that? There's no way that was Josh Jones. I mean, to be fair, I get it definitely makes sense that Josh Jones got burned, but for Josh Jones to make a recovery diving like that definitely doesn't make sense. This is a very bad Josh Jones, even though he forced a hit stick fumble previous week to start it off against the Texans. This is a bad kick. Come on, Dowling. Damn it, Dowling, you idiot. Ewan Singer. Alrighty. Oh, I blew it. I had it and I blew it. Last couple weeks we dominated, so of course we're trying to dominate it again. There you go, Bortles. Okay. Oh my god. Way to get embarrassed there, Bortles. And then Glass was slow as hell. Couldn't get off the damn play. Ooh, underneath. Elion Anthony with the pop. I did not mean to, like, do that. I thought he was going to stumble. Elion Anthony literally forces a turnover every single game. How's he even allowed to be in the league? Like, they should have banned him already. He's definitely going to be drug tested next season. Luckily, we'll be out of here. Can't blame the coach if I'm not there. What a dart and a great catch by Harrison. I threw that a little late, and he still just put it right in there. 1,000 yards. I mean, he's got a pretty good season, I guess. Of course, they couldn't do anything with it in the little bit of time they had, which was very understandable. Look at the Jets and the Bills having a bit of a shootout. Nice to see. Oh, John. Ooh, this is not a smart play. John gets away with it, though, because John has made plays very often in his career. Didn't really lose us too much yards there anyways. I mean, there's not much Kamara can do there other than just outrun people, which he did in all fairness. Found a little bit of a lane. Team's pretty tired. Let's give Foreman a shot. Oh, what a play by them, but ooh, down to the 2. Kamara, I think I want to hand this off. There it is. Easy read. Foreman touchdown. Finally gets the credit he deserves on the ground versus the receiving game. But that's not a great throw in all fairness. I mean, he got his guy, but left Fournette there for dead. It's lucky it wasn't Alien Anthony. That's probably another fumble. Uh-oh. Lattimore got burned by Watkins. To the outside, that is our fault. My decision and my mistake. So, not 2 minute warning, but here comes the 2-point conversion, of course. Really sure why not, but that's their choice, not mine. Oh, you got to get the block. To the outside. Go with John. Good catch. Passing game looking okay. I mean, we really didn't have that many yards this game at all, but scores are scores. 2nd and 7. Let's give Deontay Foreman a chance. And he'll get a bit more than that. And, ooh, that might have been a strip attempt, but try to run through 31 or whatever his name is. Good pick up. That side deserved to be picked there. That's a bad read. What am I doing there, man? I had like the right bumper or whatever. He was on the left side. I think it was Bradshaw. I had him open. And I just didn't take him. And I waited and I ran out of time. And I wanted to be a god that cut back in using Kamara's block. And it just didn't go the way it should have. What a hit. Who's that, McCord? McCord's a man. Takeaways number 1. Season rank today 1. Oh, what a try by Alien Anthony with the safety. Deion Jones got there a little late. He was kind of, combination there, but definitely Alien Anthony safety. And boy, does he ever rack up the stat line. I was about to say it's almost impossible to return one for a touchdown on a safety punt. But we actually came kind of close there. Kamara, it wasn't 3. If it would have been just 2, he would have broken that free. So it's 3rd and 29. I tried to catch him off with off guard with one passing play. Got sacked because no one was open. Tried to do it again. Got sacked because no one was open. There goes John down to the 34. Of course, we're going to kick our field goal here. Put us up by 16, making it very tough on them. But so they actually have a legit chance here. Like, they have been pushing down the field very quickly. And it's worrisome. Ooh, nice little play action. Come on, can I switch to Lattimore? I went with the safe tackle, and Cook takes him for 7. There's an injury on the play, and I don't know who it is. Oh, what is that, Bortles? They are. Jabril. Wow, Fournette gets the first, but he doesn't get in, so still not over. What a damn play, man. To the outside, very aware, obviously. We're on a run command. I mean, all those players in, and instead of just containing or committing to it, they just pull off. So try to run, makes a mistake, and 10-point deficit probably means too much for them. Good recovery for Bonham. Pretty much just have to run the ball out. Not even that, just recover another onside kick in the worst scenario possible. Just recover an onside kick. But yeah, after that missed 2-point, probably not going to end too well here for them. And Kamara busts one free. Going to go with a stiff arm down to the 14. That is devastating. on the first run. It's over now. Zinger wide open down the middle for the touchdown. And that will more than likely be game. 36-19. It was a very close game. I mean, it didn't look super close at the end, but it definitely was a close game. Score-wise, we just, kept putting up our points that we needed to, made our plays, did enough to hold them off. Defense did a damn great job again, of course. And we move on to, I believe, 10-3 here. Looking like, the favorites to represent the AFC side in the Super Bowl, but who knows? Injuries can happen. Slumps can happen. I mean, we didn't really do too well on offense this game, but overall, we are obviously a very solid team. Let's take a look at these highlight plays. Cook throwing to the left side. Boom. Not a bad play at all. He's got his hands down, getting crunked, kind of. Freeman to the inside, and that's a good play. Zinger touchdown. Of course, that sealed the game. Freeman looked pretty good. Of course, I made a bad mistake near the red zone. That was the first throw of the game. John Ross balled out, almost scored on the first play. Let's take a look at the yards comparison. I would assume they beat us in yards, right? So 100 yards more than us passing. About 30 less yards rushing. Worse yards per play. One more takeaway, but they still lost by quite a bit. So at the end of the day, points mean everything. Freeman still had a decent game considering he had 3 passing touchdowns. Rushing, Kamara did pretty well, got over 100. Receiving, John Ross did very well. Defensively, Olsen with a sack, Bortles with a sack, and Deion Jones with a sack. Pick totals, just Lattimore and Camp Chancellor. And that's pretty much it for the game. So view injury report, our guard is out for 3 weeks, technically 2. That's perfectly fine with me. He'll be able to probably play Week 17 or at least the first playoff game of the season, assuming we make it. 10-3 Texans also win their game. However, Colts do lose. Next team is, of course, the Raiders. Did we have any players of the week? Take a look at that. Lattimore somehow, I mean, to be fair, 10 tackles, 1 pick, 1 forced fumble, and recovery is pretty good, but he wins it. It's kind of shocking, but still, I'll take a defensive player of the week. Doesn't matter to me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video,